right.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of USA Boxing, North Platte Lincoln County Visitors Bureau, Top Tier MMA and Boxing, and RA Productions, I would like to welcome you to the second annual Buffalo Bill Brawl National Open Tournament. All right, if you would please rise for the national anthem.
We're live.
One more time for our singer today.
Now that's how you kick off an event right there. That's beautiful national anthem, ready to rock and roll. I am excited about this. What are you thinking? I got the infamous Ryan Pleiss on the microphone.
Out here, fighting out of the red corner, please welcome from the state of Nebraska, Mr. Isaiah Hinojosa.
I'm excited. What do you think, Pleiss?
I haven't been to a boxing.
And fighting out of the blue corner from the state of Nebraska, let's hear it for Carter Slocum.
Oh yeah, look at these guys. They look ready to rock and roll.
Got a lot of fighters today fighting their first fights.
There's a lot of zero bout guys going.
And you have some that are in the 45 range, 30 range.
I think our most experienced at 133 bouts. So that's a lot of fights.
That's a busy person.
That is a guy that likes to get down.
Probably no girlfriends.
Or lots of them, one of the two.
One or the other, right?
One or the other. All right, these guys, look at the guy in the blue corner. He looks ready to go.
Warmed up.
Carter Slocum from Kearney, Nebraska. That's not too far from here. He looks ready to go.
Where are we at on?
And then fighting a guy out of Omaha, Nebraska, Isaiah Hinojosa. I feel like I nailed that one. I feel like I got that name just perfect.
I'm going to defer to you on that.
All right, you guys ready? Guys at home ready to watch this? I am. Let's kick this off. Again, red trunks, Hinojosa, blue trunks, Slocum. Kearney versus Omaha, a Nebraska bout. You remember that feeling when the ref was telling you right before your fight was about to start what that was like?
Not really. I remember the last cage fight.
I remember your last cage fight.
Me too.
I was there for it.
Sadly.
All right, here we go, guys. Coming out slow. Whoa. Oh. Picking up.
Open up.
Slocum is a lefty. It's hard to deal with. Oh, man, look at these kids go. This is fantastic.
Red corner.
Yeah, I know. Blue's landing some good shots, though. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, look, kids this age, they bring their game all the way.
There's just no fear in them, is it?
No.
It's like not backing down at all. It's just go, 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 punch, punch, punch. Body shot.
Another body shot.
There we go. Oh, 10 seconds. Here we go. End of the round. Slowing down a little bit. Oh.
Man, 2-3 good shots there.
Man, I am glad I'm not a judge. How do you even judge that to say who won that round?
Clean shots versus glancing blows.
That was fantastic.
I'd love to say they need to lead with their left, but they led with both hands from beginning to end.
A couple times they led with their faces, but, you know, I wouldn't tell these guys what, you know, they know what they're doing. Yeah, the lefty when you're, you know, that age is probably haven't seen a lot of left-handers. Kearney, Nebraska's got a good club down there, though.
Set where Quintana is. Yep.
I believe it's Quintana's boxing. Yep. Both these guys have one bout, so the experience level is very equal.
A little bit. Not as gun shy about the crowd or anything like that.
Yeah, no, they're doing good.
Round 2.
Man, landing some big shots. Both of them are.
Throwing heavy. The one in the red. That right hand.
Yeah. Got him against the ropes.
He likes those body shots.
He's mixing it up. That's good. There you go. Punch your way out of there.
Push away. It's good at getting that little jab out there real fast. Easy points.
I mean, this fight is so evenly matched that it's anybody's game at this point. These guys are slugging.
Red corner does good when he gets after that body.
When he mixes it up and he goes body, body, head, head, body, body, it really opens things up.
Strong point.
Man, close round again. I don't even know how you judge that.
I think red corner. He started off strong. And I would say their names. I just can't pronounce them so better.
Who does? Yeah, nothing you can do about it. Yeah, that's why we have the other angles. So. Yep.
Who's the judges?
Close rounds. I mean, both of them. You're thinking red corner edged him out just a hair, huh?
In terms of landed shots, but it's hard to tell because they're both thrown so fast. And in boxing, I mean, you get a glancing blow, oftentimes that'll be counted with shots.
Oh, you're kidding me.
I thought I was talking into Mike.
I'll do it. All right, here we go. Round 3, final round. Man, blue corner's coming back.
Yeah, Blue's on the attack.
Slocum, he out of Carney. Look at him go. Up against the ropes.
He's dinged up a little bit. They backed him up, though.
In the host, and they got some fight in them.
They do. I think Red's on the move now. He's out for the kill. Another body shot. He goes up, he goes down. That's pretty good for a kid his age.
Yeah, look at him. And neither one's giving up.
He's going to get a standing 8.
Yep.
Could be a standing 8. That'll give him the fight.
Yeah. Standing 8 count. Well, in amateur boxing, do they rule a standing 8 as a
knockdown?
They do.
I believe so.
Yeah. I did one amateur boxing match, and I had a standing 8 in my first round, and they gave me the fight. So I have no idea how that. I think there was a mistake. I'm not sure exactly how that happened.
Like a 10-8 round. I would assume they score the same as they do as the pros. So.
Right. I assumed that also, but they handed me the trophy, and I was like, that's interesting.
I have 2 trophies.
Do you?
Both from a boxing match.
Nice.
The only trophies I have in my life.
Yeah? Well, I mean, if you're going to be good at something, be good at beating people up, right?
Well, I guess. I don't know if I was good at it, but I had fun.
Well, I have been beat up by you, so I would say you were fairly good at it. I'm pretty decent at beating people up anyway, so.
I remember in my first boxing match in Scotts Bluff, I didn't even know the other crowd was there because everybody was out there chanting "Plice, Plice, baby," and I had a weird haircut. It's like very reminiscent of Vanilla Ice. Like it's really hard to concentrate when somebody's trying to punch you in the nose. You hear people singing a song to you.
Sometimes you got to chant along with it. I mean, when you get a good rendition of "Plice, Plice, Baby" going on.
Let's hear it for both of our contestants here in our first bout.
They both went out swinging.
And our winner is I apologize, I'm still waiting on the card here. Here, let's hear it one more time for both these guys. Taking the initial bout of the second annual Buffalo Bill Brawl National Tournament.
So I'm assuming that one got canceled then.
I may have looked behind the scenes.
And our winner is, fighting out of the red corner, Isaiah Hinojosa.
Nice job.
You got some solid shots in there, especially in the end.
I think he's upstairs.
So they must have bypassed that first fight. There must have been one of the lost fights from yesterday.
Okay, so we had 10 people drop out that didn't show up. So this card right here isn't good. You want to grab that one right there. That is going to be...
On to our second bout for the afternoon. Please welcome, fighting out of the red corner, from the state of Colorado, Fernando Baril.
He's fighting out of Sandance.
And fighting out of the blue corner from the great state of Nebraska, let's hear it for Carson Devitt.
I can pronounce her name. Is it Barul?
Looks like, yeah, Barul.
I just don't want to butcher his name.
Commerce City, Colorado. Fighting Kearney, Nebraska.
Another Kearney.
1 bout versus 0 bouts. Another closely matched one. I like seeing the closely matched ones. An experience. That's good.
I like his pants over there.
That's fancy.
Headgear, everything.
That's impressive.
I got Rocky 3 in my head now. No, Rocky 4.
Rocky 4?
Right, that was with the Russian, right?
Yeah.
There's only like 9 of them.
I think they're still making them. I think they're still actively. They're going to do some more.
Now they do Creed.
Yep. If you change the main actor and they get younger, you just forever.
Lives forever.
Isn't that the way it is? There aren't any new stories. There's only the same story told over again.
Well, I think movies are out of good storylines.
Ladies and gentlemen, a quick announcement. Please turn off all of your flashes. No flash photography during the bouts and during the session during the day. We do for the safety of our fighters. Please, no flash photography for the safety of our fighters.
So this is Devitt's first fight, and this is Moriel's second, I believe.
That looks correct. So Sandate Sweet Science out of the red corner, Commerce City, Colorado, facing Kearney, Nebraska. Kearney is just down the road from us, so he didn't have to travel far at all. Oh, these guys are coming to fight. Oh,
That's good. Must be a Kearney thing to want to really crack him on the chin. Swinging haymakers. He's like winding up.
Devitt is throwing huge overhand hooks. Like, this is impressive. He's trying to take that kid's head off.
Kid's throwing in little nice quick hooks though. Out of Colorado.
Fernando is staying right in there. Yeah, Fernando is right in there with him though.
Or he's letting Devitt throw, and he counters with hooks, and he's countering with jabs.
Oh, that was good. Nice straight right. Yeah.
Devitt's a little wild, and
you can hear the crowd getting into it. That's fun.
Borel threw some straight shots. He's got a good counter punch too. That little left hook of his.
We have a giant crowd behind us that is freaking out. This is awesome. That's what we want to see. So, who would you give that round to? That was another tough.
That was Borel.
Borel. Yeah. Fernando takes it on from Colorado.
Borel throws straighter shots. He counters better. Devitt's throwing his punches all the way from his hip, like he's winding up. He's landed a couple, but
I think I would agree with you. I think he got outpointed. All right, here we go, round two. Vamos Saquito. I think that's what she said. I think that means go faster, right?
No idea, but Borel's got good footwork. Bounces. Lead right cross there.
Oh, that was a trip. See what the ref rules it as. Oh, he rolled a knockdown. I'll be darned.
I mean, even if it wasn't from the brute force of the punch, catch you off balance, a fall is a fall.
Yep.
But you see what I mean? He's throwing wide, and he's catching him with this little stuff.
Right.
He's got a good lead jab, too.
Here we go.
That right hook?
Yep.
Throw that right hook and then step out and circle around him. That's a good fighter.
He's staying tight, isn't he? Nice job.
He's a good kid. He's a good fighter.
Staying tight. Yeah, you get those wild fighters that throw heavy overhands. If you stay in tight, keep your hands up, there's a lot of openings.
Some of it, too, is this. It's Devitt's first fight. I mean, it's kind of like MMA. You see brand new amateurs go out there and just throw wild.
Yep, the nerves of the first fight, sometimes you forget your training, you go back to what you know, and you try and take someone's head off. If you knock them out, you do win. I mean, that is how that works. So.
Yeah, be like a Houston Alexander to just catch him.
Hey, that's the easiest way to win a fight is knock them out in the first round. I hear. That's what I hear. Anyway.
That's what you hear? That's the
word on the street. All right, here we go, round three. So you got 2-0 Fernando?
Oh, easily.
Yeah.
Well, that's a 10-8 round for him, too, with the knockdown. So, Devitt needs a knockout.
He's swinging for the fences. He might have it. It's possible.
It takes one catch.
These lighter fighters, these younger guys, you don't see a lot of.
He's a sharp guy. Borel is a good fighter.
He's got good footwork. Look how wide his base is.
Yep. He throws, he gets out. He doesn't get in there and just trade wild hands. Straight punches. He's got a great counter left hook.
Yeah, look at him hopping back. Good footwork.
Devitt should be thrown all out now. Now he's doing what he should have done earlier.
Fernando's got a bloody nose. I think if the ref sees that, they might stop that fight.
The bloody nose?
Yeah. God, good fight, gentlemen. Good fight. Nice job.
Let's hear it for these two young warriors in the second bout.
Absolutely. Fantastic fight.
That kid's sharp. That Boreal. Straight punches.
Especially for his second fight.
Yeah, straight punches. He has a lot of self-control. If he'd let Devitt come in, he'd catch him with a hook, and then he'd get out of there, circle out. And then he'd get on his side so he had better angles to land a couple more shots.
Once again,
Absolutely.
on behalf of RA Productions, USA Boxing, the Lincoln County, North Platte and Lincoln County Visitors Bureau, and Top Tier MMA and Boxing, I would like to welcome you and thank you for attending the second annual Buffalo Bill Brawl National Open Tournament.
I'm going to fix these cameras real quick.
One more time for these young men in the ring. And your winner in the second bout of the afternoon, Fernando Barril! 3-0.
Good fight. Good fight. My partner's gone. I'm talking to myself, talk to. I do that in real life anyways. I keep good company with myself. Oh, here he is. No. Still got to talk to myself. I've been abandoned. Just telling everybody I'm good at talking to myself. Do it at home all the time.
Sorry. Well, the issue I have here is I'm wearing about 8 hats, so I'm trying to do 4 different things at the same time.
Well, I took my one hat off.
Yeah, okay. Go on, jump up there. Hustle up.
What you gotta do?
The cameras we have are just, they're kicking off, so
Moving on to bout number 3.
we have 6 cameras and 4
Fighting out of the red corner, coming to us from the state of Colorado, please welcome Hayes Ingram.
Gotta do it the old-fashioned way. You're watching.
And fighting out of the blue corner, coming to us by the way of Texas, let's hear it for Marcello Giacomo.
Ingram and Jock.
Colorado versus Texas. Hayes Ingram fighting out of Gotcha Boxing in Windsor, Colorado, and Marcello Giacomo, Keller Boxing Club, Fort Worth, Texas. They came a long ways.
They did. They're coming right from where I've spent the last year and a half, that general area.
Were you down in Texas?
Oh yeah, I was Dallas, Fort Worth area. Dallas, Fort Worth. I was a little east of Dallas.
Yeah.
So Fort Worth would have been about an hour drive, but everything was an hour drive down in that area.
I'm sure you heard of Keller Boxing Club, so it's world famous. It's a fantastic place to train. They do good things.
Oh, down there it's boxing, MMA, everything. You have Johnny Hendricks down there. You have everybody. Gracie's, I think, have several gyms down there too. Boxing, I didn't follow as much, but I have heard of Keller Gym.
Very cool. Well, it looks like another evenly matched 0 bouts versus 2 bouts, so I think this will be another fun one to watch.
That'd be Ingram, right?
Ingram has 2 bouts. Giacomo has 0 bouts. It's his first fight. I remember my first fight. Man, the nerves and the excitement. and your friends and your family are watching. It's just nothing like it. I think jumping out of an airplane would be about similar in adrenaline rush.
Not really. There's no audience unless you're down to watch a splat.
I think I'd get new friends.
Right? I don't know. They're going to go in style.
Splat. I don't know what style splat is, but. All right, here we go. Round one.
The non-feeling style.
Oh, faking him out. Jackham coming out aggressive out of the blue corner. Ingram's using a lot of head movement. I think he's trying to slip.
Using some Purnell Whitaker.
Not a bad style if you can get to work.
They both throw pretty straight.
Yeah, these guys can fight.
He likes to shift his hands, but he doesn't keep them up.
Yeah, there we go. Now they're settling down. That first 10 seconds of a fight is just chaos.
Oh, nice right. They're both catching each other. It's pretty even so far.
Some fury. There we go. There we go. The ring control of Ingram is just impressive. He's had Jockham's back up against the rope for almost that whole fight.
Yeah, I think on points, though, I think Jockham probably edged him out a little bit on points.
I can agree with that.
I think he just landed more clean shots. They both throw straight, though, and that's impressive for Jockham because this is his first fight.
I mean, just think about the age, too, and the amazing boxing skills they just demonstrated. That was pretty good for their age range and their experience.
Well, when I do new things at 44, I still want to soil my shorts half the time. So
would commentating fit that role?
It was not on my agenda as of yesterday. And then today I was like, I'm just going to tell them I'm not going to do it. That didn't work.
That's all right. We're doing new things. Doing new things.
No, I think they're evenly matched despite the experience level because he's coming out pretty calm. Jockham is.
All right, so you got Jockham round one?
I think just maybe. I mean, it was pretty even, but I think he just outpunched him a little. He did too much of that. Ingram did. He dancing like fancy, but you got to throw punches.
Yeah.
He's got a good jab when he's starting it out there. And he doesn't follow with that right fast enough. He gets caught with the left.
Yeah, he's throwing it way out there.
Yeah, that was a nice right hand, nice lead right. Been a little better throwing straight shots.
Nice.
He's got the height advantage. He should be using that reach. There you go.
There you go.
And Jockham's doing good too. He's staying busy. Make it hard for the judges.
Yeah, I think Ingram's winning this one.
So far.
Yep. 10 seconds. Here we go.
Jockham stays busy though.
He is. He's coming back. Oh. Nice.
Those are some good shots.
That was a 1-2-3 right there. That was beautiful.
Fan his left hand.
Nice job. I'm gonna give that round to Ingram. I think we got 1-1.
Yeah, I think it's pretty even now.
I mean, the level of skill for these kids with their experience is just fantastic. Kudos to the coaches for putting in the hard work.
They're dedicated. They brought them Texas 2.5 states away and brought them all the way up here. Colorado's no easy drive either.
How far is Fort Worth, Texas? You drove that recently.
It's about 11.5 hours.
11.5 hours. Yeah, that's no joke. I mean, these coaches drove almost 12 hours to bring their kids here to a tournament. The dedication. Kudos to you. My hat's off to you, coaches.
Fort Worth is actually about a half hour longer because it's 11.5 directly down from York.
Whether it's 12 or 13, that's a long drive.
It's a long drive.
All right, here we go. Final round. I got it 1-1. Anybody's match. Fantastic. Long, straight punches.
I think he must have been told in the first round, stay busy.
Yeah. Ingram's coming out firing.
Yeah. Some some counter shots, though. Jackam's doing good, getting some counters in there, closing the gap. Ingram, she's that height and just pepper him with jabs and circle around him. Probably went on points all day, keep his range.
He's trying to step in for the big shots, though.
That's the fun part, especially at that age. You want to be the guy that knocks everybody out.
Hey, if you knock everybody out, then you win. That's what I heard.
True.
Ooh, that's a tough one.
The rankings and men's are tough.
Fantastic fight either way.
I like the sportsmanship these coaches teach them too. Get over to that range, shake their hand, touch gloves.
It's amazing,
Mandatory, I know 23-year-olds don't have those kind of manners.
Let's hear it one more time for our warriors in the squared ring during the third bout of the afternoon.
It's amazing to see these kids are out here. They're fighting and they're doing their thing, but they are just gentlemen. They shake each other's hand. Afterwards, you'll see them running around playing together, having a great time.
And
just fantastic.
Our winner, 3 rounds to 0, Marcello Giacomo.
Oh wow! I didn't think it was 3-0.
I didn't expect that.
I'll be darned.
I think what it came down to is he just landed more shots.
That is how the scoring works. Joachim's showing some emotion too. Look at him. He's so excited.
Yeah. A little belt.
That's a big deal.
Yeah. That was his first fight too.
I remember when I won my first belt. That was fun.
Yeah. I bought a belt.
Did you? Did it fit?
Old WWF belt, had Hulk Hogan's name on it.
It's fantastic.
Only belt I've ever had.
I had to go beat somebody up to get mine. He did not appreciate it.
Well, I beat somebody up in my imagination, practicing elbow and leg drops.
I always say yes. I've got used to that. When you're wrestling, is there any way I can get you to switch sides so you're over here? Did you stand right behind this camera?
There.
Oh, okay. So I don't want to influence, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and I'm not going to be referenced.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. If he gets
The other one,
Clark, he's in there. Clark, if you could do that for me.
How you doing, Brant?
Oh,
Pretty good. This is Brant.
Thank you. For everything. I need the world.
The only thing we're missing here. The only thing we're missing is beer.
This is a kid-friendly show, Mr. Pleiss.
I can be friendly when I drink beer. I'm just saying.
All right, here we go.
All right, we got
Carrillo versus Varela.
big fight difference between these two. Varela's got 3, Carrillo's got 12.
12 versus 3 is a big deal.
Is this another Carney team? Yes, it is. Carney, Colorado.
I'm going to go get our little thing.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome, fighting out of the red corner, by way of Colorado, Alejandro Carrillo.
There we go.
And fighting out of the blue corner, by way of Nebraska, let's hear it for Patrick Varela.
Another County, Nebraska, Patrick Varela. 3 bouts. He's got a tough challenge with a guy with 12 bouts.
That experience, though. 3 is 3. I mean, it's enough to know how to get the edge off in front of the crowd.
There we go.
Kind of swinging for the fences a little bit. Oh, those are socks. I thought he had tattoos on his calves.
Little young for tattoos on the calves.
Wow.
Oh, it counted as a knockdown. Patrick Varela got a knockdown. Well, there's the instant replay, too. Man, we got a crack team over there. They're fantastic.
And another right hand, man.
Here we go, here we go.
There's a experience discrepancy here. And Carrillo throws straight shots, gets out, throws straight shots, and gets out.
Here we go. Alejandro Carrillo out of Big Brawlers of Icon Boxing down in Denver, Colorado. He's got 12 bouts.
Yep. He threw from the beginning to the end.
You give that one around to Carrillo, you think?
Well, he got it just by default, the knockdown.
Oh, yeah, 10-8.
But he outlined him easily.
Patrick Varela, I think Quintana Boxing out of Kearney, Nebraska.
Yep.
Kearney's just down the road. We're big fans of theirs. They're awesome.
I used to live in Denver. I like Denver. It's kind of expensive to live there these days, but it's a fun city to visit still.
I haven't been to Denver in quite a while now, I think about it.
I went to Springs here 3 years ago for the first time in years. I used to live up in that area, too. It's changed a lot.
We used to go down there about every other month for fights, and we just haven't. COVID took a knock.
A lot of people wear eyeshadow up there now.
They didn't at the fights. I don't know. Maybe they do now.
I don't know.
Here we go.
They're kind of wild.
Ooh, slip.
Carrillo's got some hard shots though when he lands them. Oh, another combo. He's starting to get caught. Yep.
Oh, yeah, Carrillo. Dang, he's walking him down.
He's got some more power too. Into the body, goes back up. Good job.
Ref Carl stopping in. Standing 8. Yep, for sure.
His glove came off.
If he doesn't have to get his glove on, yeah, they're going to call that.
He's trying to give him a chance.
He is. And here we go.
Oh, that was the problem. Whoa!
Yeah.
There's a big old right hand by Carrillo.
On 3. Yeah, ref just called it.
Yep.
Ref just called
I
it.
think he's rattled.
That happens. I know when you get rocked and things are dizzy and someone's trying to kick your butt at the same time, and that's a tough spot to be in.
That's all right. I always tell him, I'll bet your hand looks bad the next day after hitting my head.
That'll show him.
That'll teach you. No, he's got some hard shots. He's by far the hardest puncher that we've seen today. I think that's the first TKO, isn't it?
Yeah. I believe so, yes. Big Brawlers of Icon Boxing. They got some hard punchers down there.
Feel sorry for Varela.
He's a little emotional, which I get. I don't think there was any of my fights I didn't cry after. Even when I won them, I still cried. Fighting's very emotional.
It's been a good sport, though. It sucks, but it's a good sport.
Blood, sweat, and tears. That's what you get out of this
Ladies
sport.
and gentlemen, your winner by referee decision, Alejandro Carrillo.
Excellent job. Excellent job. Coming down from Denver, Colorado.
Got some hard shots. Some hard shots. Who we got up next? Ornelas Garcia. Holy bananas. Ornelas has 11 fights. Garcia has 49.
Significant change in experience level there.
It's definitely going up. What are the fights? I thought I was. Am I not talking?
There you go. There you go. Perfect. You did theater, right? They had microphones.
Yeah, but I didn't have to hold it.
You don't have to hold it as long as your chin's like right next to it.
It's taped to my face.
I could do that. We could actually tape it right to your face.
What's this? The fight that's in the green and yellow.
All right, the reason it's in green and yellow is to signify it is not a tournament bout.
Okay.
These kids showed up and their opponents did not, but
So
they were
this-
still able to match for them.
Exhibition, basically.
It'll still be a record one. It's just
Is
not
it?
a tournament.
Okay.
So there's no belt involved. But it is still a fight, and it will count for their USA boxing.
We got Wyoming and Nebraska this go around.
Out in the middle of nowhere, Wyoming is a good place to learn how to fight because you get in shape and you focus on fighting.
I like Wyoming. I've always said that's like the mountain version of Texas.
The mountain version of Tech. That's a good way to put it, actually.
They got a lot of attitude there. Love their guns.
I love Wyoming. It's a great place to go.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome, fighting out of the red corner by way of the state of Nebraska, KAIN Ornelas.
KAIN Ornelas, TJ
And fighting out of the blue corner, coming to us from Wyoming, Adam Garcia.
Rawlins, Wyoming. You know where Rawlins, Wyoming is?
Yeah, it's someone I'd run trains to Cheyenne. About an hour and a half, maybe. Well, I don't know, hour and a half. That's where the other big ticket take trains and run there, so. It's in Wyoming. If that answers your question.
KAIN Ornelas. It is in Wyoming. Thanks for narrowing that down.
Right. Let's see if he uses his height. He's got a huge height advantage.
He does. He's ducking in, though. They both want to be inside fighters. KAIN Ornelas out of TJ Sokol in Crete, Nebraska. Crete's got some good fighters come out of there.
They both got experience, but Garcia's definitely been fighting for a while, or he's busy, one or the other.
I mean, it takes a minute to get 49 bouts.
Well, some guys will fight a couple times a month as long as they pass the physical for it.
It's true. A little bit of wrestling. Yep, no wrestling.
As tall as he is, I expect him to. I don't know. Ornelas is doing good getting in there and closing that gap too, though.
He's staying in tight.
I'm sure Garcia would like to throw that jab, and he's not giving him the chance to do it.
Trying to take his advantage away. Smart. Aiden Garcia out of Team G in Rawlins, Wyoming.
I don't know if Ornelas stayed busier, in my opinion. I don't know who landed what. Looked like some of them were just a lot of glances off the gloves. Ornelas stayed busy.
Aiden Garcia was just a little bit cleaner on his shots.
He was.
His head movement was good. Did you see that slip under he did?
Yep.
Slick move. It's fun to see these young adults really develop some of the higher end skills of boxing. And see it translate out here in
think
shows like this.
I wish they allowed hammer punches. When you have a height advantage like that, hammer punch. It's like hammer time with a punch.
It's the only thing boxing is missing.
I know. That and elbows.
Elbows and
Headbutts.
headbutts. Yep, I seen that coming.
Fighting.
All right, here we go, round two.
He uses his range. He does throw cleaner shots.
He does, but KAIN is on him.
Yep.
You see him just riding him, taking that reach advantage away from him.
Yep, it's smart. It's like closing that gap. He's not giving him that long range shot. But for as tall as he is, he's landing some body shots with Ornelas is.
He is.
There's that jab.
When Garcia throws, he leans way in, and that's allowing Ornelas to get inside. Ooh, nice. Trading hooks back and forth. Ooh, there is a fake. 10 seconds.
Garcia's starting to control it a little bit more.
So, is it too
Nice
little, too
hook.
late?
That was a little walk
Oh,
away
there you
hook.
go.
Little jab. Kind of a rabbit punch, but it still counts as a point.
Absolutely. Hey, you can really see
In your CompuBox numbers.
you can really see the experience of these guys. They're a lot more calm. There's not as much crazy flurrying as some of the earlier fights.
Still haven't seen a headbutt.
Well, hopefully we will not. These are all gentlemen fighters, and we don't do that.
I think instead of a belt, no, never mind.
Kane Ornelas out of TJ Sokol, Creed, Nebraska, 11 bouts versus Aiden Garcia, Team G, Rollins, Wyoming.
Well,
Jump in for a minute. I'm going to trade out for JJ. He's the coach of Top Tier here, and I'll let him commentate for a little bit. You got 2 fighters coming up here pretty soon, though, don't you? Top 10.
okay.
Okay.
Taking my spot, Brant.
I can commentate for a couple
You take my spot? Oh, they're going.
All right. Jump in here. I'll take a little breather. I'll be back and I'll switch you out so you get ready.
All right.
So how you guys doing?
Doing all right. I'm making this up as I go because I've never done anything like this before. I know the sport, but like trying to commentate in a fashion that's not boring. So I've thrown in the idea of using headbutts. That's been ruled out. But of the fighters that I've seen, these are definitely the 2 more composed ones.
Yes.
Garcia, though, as tall as he is, you'd think he'd use that range a little bit more. But at the same time, Ornelas keeps closing the gap. It's kind of...
Garcia's landed the more
He is.
powerful punches. He's landed a lot more punches. A lot more good body shot by Garcia at the end of the round.
A lot more cleaner shots. My guess is Garcia. He's got a lot of experience, like 49 fights. This is
Yeah.
his 50th fight.
Yeah. And he looks like it too.
So Brad was explaining that these fights just got put together. They're not tournament fights, but they do count on the record. They're not exhibitions.
Yes.
It's kind of cool they only lost 10 fights, though. Sometimes you see half the fights don't make it because of weight or for a variety of reasons, no shows.
I want to say all in all, we dropped 15 fighters yesterday from no shows.
Oh, there was 15.
I want to say 15 did not participate in this.
16. What's that? So you lost 15 fights yesterday? Or
15
or
fighters. Yeah, fighters.
Okay. So like 8 matches, 7, 8 matches?
Yeah. Now we're waiting on the judge's decision.
And your winner by split decision, fighting out of the blue corner, Adam Garcia!
He is your winner. A lot busier, landed a lot more significant shots.
Yeah, Ornelas is real busy that first round, kind of closed the gap and didn't give Garcia the range, but he also just controlled him. I mean, he even got in trouble for it, for kind of swinging him around.
It was a close fight. It was a split.
Yep.
So
I don't see a lot of splits in amateurs. At least I don't remember there being splits. Not in amateur ranks when I was younger, but I'm also old.
sometimes when it's a smoz, it's hard to score.
Oh, that first fight earlier, the first, you get the little kids and it's their first fight and they just go out and swing for the fences. Like, I'm having trouble what's landing, what's not landing.
I feel sorry for the judges sometimes because they're over there going, oh my goodness,
Right?
how am I going to score this one?
Like, kind of like how they alternate, they shift all around, and then they ref too at the same time.
Busby and Torres is our next bout, it looks like, on our sheet, guys.
They're experienced too, 20 and 35.
Yes.
I wasn't even in that many fights by the time I was 40. These guys are kids.
These guys are what I call travelers.
No.
They go everywhere for fights.
Torres is 35, Busby 50. Somebody told me there's a guy in here that's got like 100 some amateur fights.
Yes.
160.
Yep.
Wow. He's out of
He's
Nebraska too.
Yeah, he's a traveler. I want to say he's out of Omaha.
That is a lot of fights.
Ladies and gentlemen, coming up in bout number 6, fighting out of the red corner, please welcome from Nebraska, Reno Busby. And fighting out of the blue corner, coming from the state of Kansas, please welcome Seth Torres.
Older they get, the cockier they get too. I've kind of noticed.
Seems that way.
You puff your chest out a little bit more.
Then you got Busby in the red corner, who's a southpaw, I see.
No, he's only the second one today.
Just landed a good straight left.
Counterpuncher. Yep. Kind of have to be. He's got a height disadvantage there. Yep.
Both kids are busy.
Yep. As they get older too, they get more creative with their own style. Yep. A little body shot there.
Ooh, Busby's controlling the range.
Right.
He's landing some good straight lefts.
Coach JJ on the microphone. I'm excited about this.
Yeah, I'm excited too. This is great.
All right, walk me through this. Who's ahead?
Right now, it looks like Busby has landed the more significant, but it's still close.
You know, Busby out of Big B Sports Academy Incorporated, Omaha, Nebraska, just down the road.
Yep.
20 bouts. Pretty experienced fighters.
Both of them. Yep.
Seth Torres, Southwest Boxing Club, Garden City, Kansas, 35 bouts. This is pretty evenly matched. I like that.
Yes. Busby landed some good straight lefts. He's a southpaw. We've got one of those in our gym.
Southpaws are rough.
Yeah. All the punches come from different angles.